there has been a development in the VTuber space. A certain blue-haired VTuber has created an AI tool for VTuber models and rigging. And the rigger, artist, community, whatever you want to call them, are absolutely fuming. I'm of course talking about Leaflit. Before we get into the video, I missed my upload yesterday, so you're getting this video today. I'll make up for it with another video tomorrow, and then back to regular scheduled videos the day after that. So, let us learn about this AI tool and all the hate that Leaflit is getting. Shall we? Well, Rev explains.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the Leaflit situation, or as Asmongold would say, the Leafit situation.
The Leafit situation. Who the hell is Leaflit?
This is someone who I'm sure most of you are aware of. We have a very overlapping audience. But it comes to me with a very heavy heart that things have gone too far. That's right, Leaflit has gone too far, and I'm going to join the countless ankle-biting, 100-follower, virtue-signaling V-tweeters who are currently attacking her to the point of trending on Twitter.
Yeah, keep giving her attention. That'll show her.
Why, you ask? Why such a big shakeup, Rev? Well,
wow.
I want to be on the right side of history, that's right. Of course, because all the...
Didn't you know? I am always on the right side of history. Why don't you join me?
Good people, these self-proclaimed good people, are very mad at Leaflit for reasons that'll be...
Good people, TM. I love those people. They're so good.
Very obvious in just a second. So, what did Leaflit do in this situation? Well, she has provided means to make VTubing more accessible. Yes,
that's right. More accessible, much cheaper, and easier to get, faster to get. It's really good.
That is her irredeemable crime.
Yeah.
Now this comes in the...
Like, how dare you make a tool that circumvents the need for artists and riggers? How dare you make a tool that removes a job worth thousands of dollars? How dare you make it easily accessible and free? How terrible.
Context of a...
I do have a clip for that. She made a tool that makes rigging your model much easier.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Very loud debate in the VTubing scene about AI, and people, as we've seen, are virtue signaling about this. It's mostly nobody VTubers and VTweeters who have very
moral busy nobodies. I was gonna say moral busybodies, but they're also nobodies. So, the moral busy nobodies.
Very strong opinions about this subject, basically saying you're not a VTuber, you're not a content creator, and you're even
you are not a VTuber.
A terrible person.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. You're not a real VTuber if you don't use a real artist. You can only be a real VTuber if you're using a real artist and real rigger. Artists are the backbone of the community. Okay, buddy.
Forever use.
I love these people, by the way. They get angry over everything all the time. I love them. They're so good.
Using AI. Now, Leaflit, who has used AI to produce some very funny content, music videos, etc., came out with something very useful, a very useful tool. And if it's not obvious already, I'm being very facetious when I say I'm canceling or disavowing Leaflit, okay?
Of course. We are all canceling her for not making this tool available sooner. I'm kidding.
But she says this: I'm making a program that is a bridge between PNG tubing and live 2D.
And that's a pretty good program. Just already.
It's called Adventurer. You can make a model in less than 30 minutes and add new emotes in less than 5.
That's pretty fast.
And she presented this video showing off the software, and this is a really great thing. For those who
It's a banger of a video. It's a banger of a tool.
don't know, PNG tubing is when you literally have a PNG still image
Yep.
while you're waiting to get a 2D live VTuber model, okay? That's kind of the entry point for a lot of people before they get into VTubing. But Leaflit, free of charge and by your own efforts, is providing a tool to bridge that gap. And a lot of people are very appreciative of this.
It's crazy to me that she's actually gonna release it for free. Now, if she ended up charging for it, I wouldn't mind. But giving it away for free, that's insane.
Banana Juju saying, Leaf working her magic and changing VTubing forever. We love to see it. I am nothing but amazed of everything she has accomplished so far.
Yeah.
Here's another one saying, man, if I had this when I was PNG tubing, the system I came up with used OBS hotkeys and a ton of animated GIFs I paid for.
There is a plugin for OBS now called Vtubers. But yeah, you have to set up with a bunch of pictures and hotkeys, and it's a bitch to set up. This system is way better. Leaflit is doing something way better than that.
This looks way
Yeah.
more user-friendly.
Uh-huh.
Here's another one saying, Leaflit really is a creator of the people. First, she makes a TTRPG Angel
Tabletop RPG.
Sword for free.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game. I'm going to play it at some point. I've read through it, and that's kind of what I want the D&D to be. Angel Sword. It looks pretty cool.
And it gets constant updates.
Yeah.
Now she is making this for free. If this is what Quangos mean when they say someone is a grifter, we need more grifters. I
So true.
cannot wait to try it.
Wait. I have... Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that.
And here's another one saying, Leaf out here casually destroying the VGen Mafia. She's
Yep.
releasing it for free. Riggers, as in VTuber riggers, are quaking
They are.
right now.
They are so afraid to lose their business.
And yes, they were.
They have deluded themselves into thinking that you, the customer, have the responsibility of keeping them in business. It is not your responsibility.
The point of Leaflit trending on Twitter. And of course, when a VTuber, a problematic one like Leaflit, is trending, it brings out the Quangos, as mentioned in the previous post, who are here to virtue signal. But I want to start with this post from Leaflit showing a screenshot that really encapsulates this entire debate.
Bro, that is cope.
One person mad at Leaflit, quoting her, saying, more AI in the VTuber space, a big slap in the face to customizable model makers, asset makers, riggers, artists, etc.
You know what? Because of all this stuff, I've considered becoming an artist myself. And just produce sketch after sketch after sketch and feed all of it into AI. Like, I'll do the rough outline, I'll do the sketch, feed it into AI to finish it off, and boom. Just to spite the artists.
And then, in the related Discover More tab that was attached underneath, that same VTuber says, I put in a commission request for PNG VTuber on VGen and no word back after a week.
Yeah. You put in a commission request and you got no word back after a week. You would have gotten the PNG tuber after a few minutes if you'd used AI. You would have gotten the PNG tuber same day with hundreds of variations.
Not even a message. Ugh. So I
Yeah.
canceled it. I'm upset. It was so cute.
Yeah. A week. No response. Use AI. Get everything you ask for in minutes, bro. So good.
And there you have it, right? People are literally trying to virtue signal and cancel Leaflit for providing a free AI-based tool.
It's like, don't use this AI service. Here, use this real person service that is absolutely fucking horrible. Why?
While providing an alternative that they're upset about themselves because it's not working out.
Yeah.
At the end,
You can't make this shit up. Like, yeah, use this service instead. Oh, and by the way, they suck. But at least it's real people. Sometimes I prefer not people.
end of the day, a lot of people would like
I prefer non-people.
to work with more artists, but it's very pricey, or they're getting canceled and their request denied because of wrongthink. We have
Yeah.
seen so many artists refuse to work with people for their political beliefs or being problematic, what have you.
By the way, do you know what kind of artists don't do that? People who don't care about your politics or wrongthink? Artists in the third world. You know, I've worked with artists from Morocco, Kazakhstan, Indonesia. They don't give a shit about your politics, mate. If you commission them for art and you pay them $100 for something that takes a week or two, oh, they're providing quality. I assure you that. They're communicating a lot, frequently. They make sure that you get what you want. Western artists cannot even compete with third world artists. How are they going to compete against AI?
But a tool like that provided by Leaflit gets rid of all that. It gets
I prefer third world artists to like Western artists. And AI is even easier to use and cheaper than that.
rid of the virtue signaling because it's a very real
So use AI as a base and then use third world artists for everything else. Cut out the Western entitled bitches altogether. How about that? Or just use fully AI because, well, why not?
thing. A lot of people want to work with artists, but artists have made it very clear, I won't work with you if you're problematic, and even if I do, I'm going to charge a lot. So there is this provided, but people are really mad about it. This user saying, anybody saying, wow, this is amazing, needs a history lesson.
Yeah.
This is Leaflit. She spent the last year glazing AI for
Rightly so.
her own pathetic, lifeless projects, and this is no different. The entire thing is AI-based.
Okay, Mr. AI complainer. What have you created in the last year? Okay, Leaflit has been glazing AI for a year or more, been using AI to create a lot of stuff. Mr. AI complainer, what have you created in the last year? A lot of these complainers have created nothing. They just complain about other people creating stuff they don't like.
AI is not a magic
A lot of them do, but some of them do actually produce stuff.
wand. It's a VTubing, and that's true. It's not a magic wand. You still have to make content, but
Yeah.
if this
Look at me, I'm making the lowest effort kind of content. But it's still content. I'm still doing something.
bridges the gap and allows people to get to a starting point easier, wouldn't that be a good thing? But this person is
Of
getting
course not.
destroyed. 58 likes versus 167 comments. Leaflets
Brutal.
saying, Mom Spaghetti. Another comment saying, it clearly is, and this is the worst it's going to be. The next version is going to be better.
Yeah.
And then eventually the AI version will be superior to the traditional live 2D.
True. If I can get an AI program that is as good as the human artists and the human riggers, if I can get an AI system that's that good, I'm never paying an artist again. Just saying. Like, AI doesn't need to be better than all the artists. AI just needs to be as good. It needs to be a competitive alternative. That's all it needs to be. A competitive alternative. And then more than half of all these artists are gonna get replaced.
Clearly it is, LOL. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
It's the worst. The program is the worst it could be right now. And it'll only get better. I really look forward to the release. I'm probably not gonna use it, but I like it.
They are bodying you in the comments, and you deserve it. Also, who is this judging others? A 33...
Oh no. EN VTuber. It's an EN VTuber. Oh no.
3-year-old they with 100 followers. Like, I'm not here to follow shame, but there is definitely a clear pattern where...
You know what? Even I have more followers than them. Put it up on the screen, editor. That means me. Show my followers on X. It's 152 or something.
Where people with no measured success are coming out in a...
Bro, look at the posts. Over 6,000 posts. I have barely like 1,000. They have 6 times more posts than me and fewer followers. Call themselves EN VTuber and probably don't even make content.
Attacking people like Leaflit,
bro,
for providing free resources to get your career going.
Embarrassing.
And speaking of career, who is this policing the VTubing scene? Someone with no content. And I checked out their Twitch link.
You know what? I have more followers than them, and I'm producing content. I am a nobody. You have never heard of me. I don't matter. I'm irrelevant. And even I am more successful than this person who's complaining. How embarrassing.
No content.
That's gonna be a clip.
Page is not even there. Like, who is this?
Yeah. Who?
But here's another VTuber.
New reality. Who this?
Saying, can we stop bringing AI into every single creative field?
No. I will bring it into every single creative field.
The VTubing community is quite literally built on real human art and hundreds of artists' work.
Okay, I'm guessing this person is an artist.
Pick up a pen / serious. And of course, they mention VTubing community.
Really?
There's no such thing as a VTubing community. There's only a VTubing scene.
A VTubing scene, a VTuber space. There's a space where people are VTubers. There's no community. I would say like it's a scene, it's an industry, but community, no. I'm with Rev. There's no such thing as a VTubing community. Because if there were, these people would not be complaining about Leaflit. She would be part of that community. The fact that you have VTubers who are not considered part of the VTubing community, that just proves that there's no such thing.
If you're focused on a greater community, which often consists of a bunch...
Every single VTuber has their own community, maybe, but then it becomes a collection of VTuber communities. That's a scene or an industry. It's a space. It's a competitive field.
Virtue signalers in that related scene, you're already missing the mark. Focus on your own community. Big mistake right here.
Yeah, focus on your own community. I have none. Would you like to join? Subscribe.
But this idea of just pick up a pen, well, you know what? Some people are not artists. Some people are looking for alternatives to the traditional sources, and that's what Leaflit is providing.
Yep.
But also, who are you?
The artist, I called it. I said this person is an artist. Yeah. 151 followers. About the same amount of followers as me. They call themselves an artist, and they are only complaining about AI. Instead of spending their time making content and propping themselves up like I am, they are just out there complaining. I love people who complain. You can turn them into content.
Another 100-follower person trying to speak on behalf of the quote-unquote VTuber community. But here's another...
Like, what do you mean VTuber community? You don't even have your own community. Build your own community first, and then complain about the greater community. And you'd still be wrong, but still.
VTuber saying soulless piece of trash is what I think this is, even if you excuse...
I don't care what they think.
...the use of generative AI, as in I can't draw, that's why I'm using it. There is so many custom models you can get for dirt cheap. Well,
they misspelled the word custom as costume. I am no native speaker, but even I know that.
You know what? There's also this option, and people are choosing this option over traditional means because...
Yeah, think about it. Why are people choosing AI over the traditional artist? It's either because the AI is providing something and that the traditional artist isn't providing, or there's a problem with the artist. And it's the same thing as piracy. It's a service issue. The traditional artist provides horrible service. The AI provides a better service. The product may not be better, but the service definitely is. It's a service problem. That's why people are going to AI.
Because it's easier, it's cheaper, and it's more accessible.
Yep.
And then again, you look...
That's the service. Easier to use, more accessible, far cheaper, and you get your art way faster. It's a better service.
The accounts. I mean, the virtue signaling is there. The first thing they want you to know is that they don't support AI, and they has 300 followers. Again, not trying to...
It's another he-they. It's almost always he-they or she-they or they-it-them or something.
Shame someone for being a low follower account, but like there's definitely a pattern here.
Yeah, they're nobodies.
People so mad about this.
They're nobodies who are complaining about the work that other people do rather than creating their own stuff. You know, rather than creating their own stuff, they just complain about what other people do.
Seem to have one thing in common, and it's that their concept is not proven to be tangibly successful.
Yeah.
Here's another one saying, not only is this disrespectful to the VTuber cultural as a whole,
the VTuber culture. Oh
but
boy.
trash like this.
Do they know what VTuber culture started as? How that thing came about?
Is why computers and phones are stupid expensive now. Wait a second. You're blaming Leaflit for phones being expensive? You think...
Yeah. Leaflit, making an AI software, is the reason why your phone costs 400% more now. Right.
This entire scenario
wait a minute. I have something for that, I think. I don't.
Is the reason why phones are expensive nowadays. I mean, this is like Hassan blaming Israel for everything. Like, really?
Yeah.
You're going to blame a problematic VTuber for the price of phones?
I do have something for it. Yeah. The AI software Leaflit is making is disrespectful for the VTuber culture. And this is why computers and phones are stupid expensive now.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I think it's a bit of a reach.
Yeah.
But of course, Leaflit, as she does with other projects, comes out with a 30-plus minute long update to
And the video is basically a tutorial.
her system, improving things and providing more resources for people. And of course, the usual suspects are still very upset.
They are seething. They are foaming at the mouth. They are rabid.
You have this
Crazy looking people. They're mad. They're really mad.
VTuber Rigger here saying, I hate this. There are hundreds of free VTuber models and assets out there made by artists. You don't need to use AI to be a VTuber. Well,
There are hundreds of free VTuber models and assets out there. Yeah, but they usually suck. And even if not free, how about male VTuber models? When I started, there was no such thing. If you wanted a male VTuber model, you would need a custom one, because there was no alternatives. When I started. Now there is. There's even a customizable male model now. That didn't exist when I started. So I would have needed to get a custom model. I waited until I got a pre-made model.
that's your opinion.
until the pre-made models existed. Then I just used that for a while. And then I switched to female customizable model because, well, look how good they are.
And of course, well, people chose a different route than you.
Yeah.
And of course, you hate this so much, and yet in the replies, you promote your own Twitch channel.
Yeah, it's like, I hate this so much. This is the worst thing ever. Do not use this. This person is horrible. Do not use this. By the way, check me out on Twitch. Sounds like virtue signaling bullshit to me.
Like, you hate this situation so much, but you
I
can't help but try to promote yourself in the replies. And it's always funny.
Yeah, you hate something and you're hating on something and you're commenting on it, and then you're just chilling yourself in the replies. I know exactly what these people are. I know exactly what they are.
Oh, come on! Shameless grifter alert! Shameless grifter alert!
I actually didn't see that coming.
Holy shit, buddy! What a disaster, Jer!
Yep.
To see the reply from the original poster getting 8 likes on 2,200 views. Like, no one actually cares about the actual content and supporting it. It's more about getting likes for the virtue signal post.
Yeah. They comment on it to get a lot of attention, and then they shill their own stuff. It's the definition of grifting.
No one cares about the follow-through or your actual content whatsoever. And of course, this person is angry at a free option to get VTubers going because, well...
Yeah! It's competition! Don't use my competitor, come to me, or else you are a horrible person. You know, I replied to something on X about this. I'll put that on screen.
They are a VTuber rigger themselves. This sort of technology, this sort of tool, is literally putting them out of business.
Yep.
And yet, there's...
But don't go to my competitor, come to me, or else you're a horrible person. It's guilt-tripping, it's shaming.
So mad about it, they're crashing out on people like Leaflit instead of just promoting their own experience, their own portfolio.
Why would you need to do better if you can just tell people that your competitors are worse? Why promote yourself as good when you can promote your competitors as being awful?
Like, if you're such a better option and a better route, your work should speak for itself, but clearly they're pretty insecure about that.
Yep.
Here's another quote saying, OMG, it looks uncanny. AI does not belong in the VTuber/art space.
It doesn't belong here. And who are you to decide that? That's right, you don't have the authority to make that decision. You cannot make that ruling. AI belongs wherever people want to use AI. Because the ones using it are the ones saying it belongs there.
Well, that's according to you with 200 followers. Again, not shaming.
Barely more than me.
Just a pattern being recognized.
Yeah.
Here's another one saying this is very disturbing.
Why is that? Are you gonna go out of business?
Really? This is very disturbing to you?
So they're either an artist or a rigger, and they're gonna go out of business. People are gonna come to Leaflit and use her software instead of paying this person. And that's why it's so disturbing. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing that no one is gonna give me money anymore.
Anyways, they continue saying, I
Probably.
saw this account
Don't quote me on that.
being followed by bigger VTubers and VTube Studio itself, which
By the way, Vtube Studio, I'm pretty sure they use AI.
VTube Studio is the program I'm using right now.
Yeah, I use Vtube Studio right now. And guess what? Vtube Studio probably has some AI in the tracking part of the software. I know that Live 2D Cubism definitely has AI for rigging VTubers. When you rig a model, the software you use is already built in with AI.
Live record what I'm using right here, my VTuber model.
Yeah,
this is the
same.
source basically every VTuber uses, so
Yep, every VTuber.
that's got a sting. And they say, I'm so confused. That account is pro AI? Hello?
Yeah.
I thought those VTubers and
As am I.
artists don't support AI. Huh? Well, clearly you don't have
There's no rule that VTubers and artists are not allowed to support AI. There's no law that says it's illegal. Of course you can support AI.
much of a pulse on the VTubing scene.
Oh yeah, it's an artist. Don't go to my competitor. Pay me instead. Boo-hoo. Or else I'm gonna go out of business.
Of course, imagine the shock when
I see a pattern here. I see a pattern.
a lot of the bigger VTubers, including the account running VTube Studio, just doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't.
At the end of
give
the
a
day,
shit.
people don't really care. If you're using whatever source, people don't really care if you're entertaining and you're providing content. And unfortunately, a lot of people in the VTubing scene, they focus way more on what VTubers are saying and what's getting likes rather than the reality. Because the reality is, if you're entertaining, no one really cares. They just want content.
Yep.
And virtue signaling about AI on Twitter is not content people enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody gives a shit about people complaining on Twitter. It's not content. What I'm doing is content. Slop content. Low effort, lazy content. But it is content. And so I'm already doing more than most of these people.
But the virtue signaling continues. This person saying, free block lists. Ah, yes.
Like what? Lego blocks? Roblox list? I don't know. What do they mean?
Make sure to alienate yourself from VTubers and virtue signal about this, and also try to block people who are supporting this, but clearly you're not too invested because you didn't block Leaflit. You had to make this quote.
That's true. Like, oh, block everyone supporting this. By the way, I'm not blocking them. How curious.
And interact for what? Attention, I guess?
Yeah.
But here's an...
It's all about attention. It's all about attention and clout.
Another one saying, if you support this, unfollow me right now, please. There's so many free options, and I myself have been donated customizable models from kind people to start out as a VTuber. You don't need this AI garbage. Well, here's the thing. You got a lucky break.
Yeah.
You're literally admitting it, that you got given models for free. So what if you don't get models for free? Maybe you should find a free resource like this?
Yeah, that could be a good idea.
I don't know. But of course you can see the, if you support this, unfollow me right now.
Oh, okay. I wasn't following to begin with, so I don't care.
Is anyone actually doing that?
No.
Like, seriously, does anyone
No one cares, bro. No one cares.
see this and it's like, oh, jeez. I am following this person, but I do support Leaflit's post. I guess I'm going to have to unfollow. It's just, it's all for virtue signaling.
Yep.
That's all it is. But here's
Good person brownie points or whatever they're called.
another one saying, this is insulting to VTubing, as being a VTuber has always involved real artists making amazing models, not slop like this.
Do you know why VTubing has always involved real artists? It's because in the beginning, AI wasn't good enough. Now it is good enough.
And of course, the same person,
Oh,
when
dear
getting
Lord.
bodied in their own replies, says muting this or whatever the other critters say. I know I'm getting bodied or whatever, but you guys in the comments, you do you. If you don't want to learn arts and feel proud of what you've created and just have a machine do it for you,
I do like having a machine do it for me, yes.
have fun with trying to copyright your VTuber.
Oh. I know I'm getting bodied in the comments, but I don't want to hear it.
You're a loser, baby, a loser, but just maybe you're a fucked up little whiny bitch. You're a loser just like me.
Just like me. A loser just like me.
I don't really think that is something these individuals are too worried about, but...
Yeah, I don't care about copyright, by the way. This is a customizable model. I don't give a shit.
It seems like live and let live is not really your stance. I mean, it seems like it's the opposite. You're mad about people using this. You're calling it slop.
Yeah.
And trying to virtue signal about it. Seems a bit hypocritical.
Yep.
But of course,
it may be slop, but what are you producing? Most of the time, slop is more and better than whatever the complainers are producing. You're producing slop? Well, at least you're producing more than the complainers. You're producing slop? At least it's better than nothing. You're doing nothing. I'm producing slop. One of us is producing. The other isn't.
Leaflit would weigh in on this, saying the reason people are so militantly anti-AI is because it brutally exposes their lack of impetus.
Yeah.
No more excuses. The walls are crashing down. One is forced to face the monster of their own inaction and lack of drive.
Yeah, these people hate everyone else anyway. Like, they hate you anyway, so why commission them?
And she adds on this reply saying, you can see when they go mask off that it's all about maintaining the keys to their kingdom.
Yep. They built the ladder, they climbed up it, and now they are trying to burn the ladder to make sure no one else can get up there with them. That's all there is.
This user says, because AI removes any meaning or value to talent, it put the most talented and talentless people on equal footing regarding the result.
Yeah.
And she says, good. Now, of course...
Yeah. It puts the most talented and talentless people on equal footing. So you are saying that a person with no talent using AI can compete with the most talented artists. Doesn't that mean the most talented artist isn't very talented at all then? They kind of suck. If a talentless chud with AI can stand on equal footing with the most celebrated artist, that celebrated artist fucking sucks. Just saying.
This is a very convoluted subject, and I know it's one that people feel very strongly about, so I'm very interested in what you guys have to say, but I think
I've been saying a lot in this video. Holy crap.
I think the pattern of behavior and the outrage here...
The pattern is clear.
...is very recognizable.
Yep.
We've seen this a million times before in the VTubing scene and
we're gonna see it a million times more, by the way.
Across content creation. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads.
There we go. I clicked like. You can't see it, but I did.
As well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
Boom. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. What are your thoughts on AI and artists? Leave them in the comment. But don't turn it into a battlefield. Because then I might have to moderate things. Tell me in the comments what your thoughts are on this situation. Because this is a wild situation indeed. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.